Hey guys, it's Seven, and in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys something that I didn't think I would ever share on here. I don't know how I didn't share this with you guys earlier. And that's the reason why I said I don't know I was going to share this, is because I thought I already shared it with you guys. Pretty recently, I made a video with my dad called Does My Dad Know Me? And many of you had questions about one question in the Q&A that I did for my dad, which was, what is my name in the group? And also, what are a couple people in my group chat? So, many people want to know about this because I don't really bring them up in every single video. And not many people know about them, and I feel like you guys should know about them so that you guys can get input on who my friends are. And this all started, let me tell you guys, this all started on Vine. Not any other social media like Facebook or Instagram. It started on Vine, which is a very, like, coincidence kind of thing because not many people can, like, just instantly meet on Vine. It's really just like a chancing kind of thing, and this is how I met them. So, basically, the group is called the Panic Squad. We met in October last year, and it basically started when I got back into Panic. If you guys knew, I got back into Panic at least like August last year. As you all know, I got into them when I was about 3 years old, and then I got over them when I was about 9 years old, and now I'm back into them. So basically, what I was starting was I noticed that people were making edits on Vine. Vine edits are basically a really big thing. It's like majority of what Vine is, especially with all the, like, the skits and stuff. So I met a couple editors for like Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, Paramore, 21 Pilots, like all the bands I saw people were editing, and I got really into it, so I decided to follow them. The first person I met on Vine was a girl named Caitlin, and she is my best friend ever. We are actually meeting this summer, and I'm very excited about that because I get to meet her after all these months. But I've met her first, and she got me into editing. And then I met a whole bunch of other editors, which I'm not really like close friends with as I am with the people I'm in the group with, but they helped me with like editing and everything. So once I found Caitlin, we found a girl named Aaliyah. So before I give like all the names like one by one, I'm just gonna tell you guys every single person's name. So there's Caitlin, Aaliyah, Megan, Serenity, Carissa, Greta, Emily, and Rachel. I wrote it down because there's so many names and so many people in this group that I had to write them all down. So we all just met on Vine originally, and we all like met in a way that was very weird, and I'll tell you guys that one by one. The way I met Caitlin was I found one of her edits on my timeline, and I followed her, and then I started talking to her. Aaliyah knew Caitlin, so like they already knew each other, so Aaliyah was introduced to me by Caitlin, and then Megan was at a time when Emperor's New Clothes was coming out. She just got into Panic, and she was waiting for Emperor's New Clothes to come out. We were waiting for more people to come into our group, so I did this thing on my Vine account that said, does anyone want to wait for Emperor's New Clothes to come out? So she commented, yeah, sure, I'll give you my number, VM me. So she VMs me her number, and she joined our group. Serenity knew Caitlin, they're twins basically. Like they have the same birthday, like everything. They're like pretty similar people. So Caitlin and Serenity knew each other pretty well by then. Carissa actually was the sweetest, because she found my editing account. By the way, after I was a comedian I originally was a comedian on Vine, and I got into editing. So before I started my editing account, I only had like these very noob kind of like edits on my account. And she commented on my Vine well, she VM'd me and she says, your Vine account seems pretty chill. And I said thank you, and we started talking much more. Greta was also someone I met on Vine. She just kind of like, I found one of her edits and I like just liked it and followed her, and then got into it really, and then we found out we were like very close to each other. Like we only lived like a couple hours away, so that was pretty cool. Emily was another editor. I followed her and everyone wanted her to join. Rachel is actually Serenity's best friend. She joined pretty recently. And we added her because we thought, why not? We can add her. Because we don't have every single member. So yeah. And now I can tell you guys all their names. The unique thing about our group is that every single person's name in our group is a old or new member from Panic. So for example, I'm Brendan. That's what I answered in my video with my dad. My best friend Caitlin is Dallin. Here, I'll just read it off this paper because I keep looking over there. You're probably like, just read the paper. Caitlin is Dallin. Aaliyah is Kenny. Megan is Dan. Serenity is Ian. Carissa is John. Greta is Ryan. Emily is Spencer. And Rachel is Zach. So you guys know Zach. If you don't know him, he's actually a security. He's like the bodyguard for Panic, basically. Like Brendan, he like always is with him. So yeah, we basically made up those names by just adding, like, I said to Dallin, I said to Caitlin, I said, you can be any member from Panic. Who is it going to be? She said Dallin. Then I went to Aaliyah. I said, you can be any of these characters except for, you can be any of these characters. Like, they're like story time videos. As I got to every single person in our group chat, I would delete one person from Panic so that they could be. So that really, like, made our group. And we were a very good group for a very long time. And then things started going downwards. For example, people were getting their phones taken away. People were getting, like, weren't able to join our group because they had, like, finals and then they just left. And people were getting their phones, like, investigated so, like, they couldn't talk to us anymore. It was so much problems that our group started going downward. Right now, the only people who actually talk in our group anymore is Caitlin, Aaliyah, me, and Megan. And we're the only people who talk anymore because we're the only people who haven't, like, got our phones taken away or, like, just have no problems with anything at this point. So we talk the most in our group, as you can tell. And we used to have, like, a very, like, active group. We used to talk, like, all the time. We would always have, like, conversations. It would be like these full-blown conversations, like you would put your phone on Do Not Disturb, then you turn it on, there'd be like 156 messages you have to go through. It was so filled with things, but now it's just quiet. I decided I wanted to tell you guys about my group chat because many of you were going crazy about the fact that I had a group chat, so I decided to tell you guys. And also, I'm meeting a couple of them this summer. Maybe a couple that I don't even know yet, but I probably will. This concert I'm going to in 11 days is basically a concert where I get to see Panic and I get to meet Megan. Megan is Dan. I get to meet her, and I'm meeting her at the concert, and it's gonna be so cool. And Jaloon, I mean, my friend made that up, between July and June, June and July, me and my friend Caitlin are going to be meeting this summer. She's going to come over to my house and sleep over at my house for like a week, which is going to be so cool. Because she's moving, and it's going to be awesome. I wanted to meet these guys for so long, and the fact that I get to meet just like a majority of them is an awesome feeling. And a lot of us have just made plans when in the future to meet each other. Me and Ryan, which is Greta, she only lives like a couple hours from me. At some point we may meet because my parents are so up to like going to different places, also to just meet friends that I want to meet. So yeah, that's them. So yeah, I decided to tell you guys about my group chat because a lot of you have been wondering who they are. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give this video a thumbs up to support me even more. Hit that subscribe button right there. It means so much to me. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all. Bye guys. Also on my channel I'm doing this new thing called Song of the Week. Every single week that I make a video I will be telling you a song that I'm currently obsessed with. And the song I'm currently obsessed with this week is Buddy Holly by Weezer. That song has been on my soundtrack. I literally just bought it yesterday. I have been singing that song since I was like a 5-year-old little girl. That song is awesome. If you guys want to check it out, look it up. It is amazing. I probably like to put it in the description. No, I can't put that. But yeah, if you guys want to hear the song, look it up. It is an awesome song, and it's also one of those songs where you can just dance and be your weird self, you know? You know?